Good morning. This may come as no surprise, but the weather remains really quite cloudy with further rain at times over the weekend, although there will be some drier spells. When's the weather actually going to change, though? Well, join me throughout the programme and I'll bring you all the details.
14 minutes past. Simon, how are you? What's going on out there in the weather
Is
world?
this an accurate depiction of what is happening today?
Yeah, I mean, this is not this morning yet because obviously it's still dark outside. But, yeah, I mean, this is pretty much going to sum up the weather for today for most of us. No surprises, really, for the weekend. Mostly cloudy with rain at times. But, you know, we're forecasters. We're looking ahead. We want to see when we're going to see a change to this kind of weather that we've had over the last few weeks.
In other words, you know the news you're bringing us is rubbish, so you're trying to bring some...
A glimmer of something, a glimmer of change. And there is signs of a change. It is a week away, but stick with me because I'll show you at the end what I mean by potentially a change coming. But, yes, certainly for the weekend, it's much of the same that we've had over recent days and weeks, all because low pressure is still situated to the west of the UK. We've still got these weather fronts which are moving their way northward and those delivering the rain. So this morning, the rain quite heavy across South Wales, the West Country. That moves north and eastward. Some mist and fog patches this morning around eastern areas. Those will be fairly slow to clear away. But as that rain moves northward, it's going to fragment. There'll be further showers spreading in. Some drier spells, potentially a few brighter spells as well, but those really quite limited. After a wet start today across Scotland, there'll be something a little bit drier this afternoon. Temperatures about 7 to 12 degrees Celsius. It's not a particularly cold day or even cold start to the day. Now, through this evening, we can see these rain bands move their way further northward overnight. And again, the cloud may break up from time to time to bring us again some mist and fog patches into Sunday morning, but overnight temperatures staying up at about 6 or 7 degrees. So during Sunday, well, again, you can see here, there are quite a lot of showers around. Now, I said some drier spells, and I think it will be a little bit drier on Sunday. Certainly some usable weather, perhaps, into the afternoon. If you catch those showers, obviously take the umbrella with you. Some of those could be quite heavy. There'll be some brighter spells as well. Temperatures on the whole, about 8 to 12 degrees. But into next week, well, we keep this pattern of low pressure to the west. Further outbreaks of rain will move their way north, and particularly actually on Tuesday, this rain will move northward. On Monday itself, before that rain spreads in, again, just a little bit drier. Still, though, some showers around, so you'll be dodging those, and maybe, again, a bit of brightness developing towards the south and the east into the afternoon. And maximum temperatures, again, on Monday, still about 8 to 12 degrees, just a smidge above the average for the time of year. Where you get a bit of sunshine coming through, you might start to notice that as well. So when's this change? Well, it's going to come later in the week. So initially we have this mild air, still quite cold across Scotland. But look, as we go into the end of the week, this colder air starts to spread its way southward, a northerly wind. And that will bring the potential for some snow. So, yes, a change to the cloudy, wet conditions, potentially a bit more in the way of brightness, but also with temperatures dropping away, there may be some snow in the forecast. So perhaps not the change you necessarily wanted, but a change to the overcast and wet conditions later in the week. It's still quite a long way off, so stick with us for the details as we go through the next few days.
You managed to shoehorn that bit of sunshine.
I did, yeah. I wanted to kind of really highlight that. Yeah.
You did it. Thanks, Simon.
Dance. Don't put him in this. I hope they're not doing the rain dance.
I think that's been done many a time.
Yeah. Can they do the sunshine dance?
What does the rain dance look like? What does the sunshine dance look like?
Oh, why do I fall into these traps with you two?
Respect, that's what I say.
Well, I'll start off with a bit of sunshine, shall I, actually? Because while it is pretty cloudy out there this morning, there are a few breaks in that cloud at the moment, actually. This is in Lancashire, so a bit of blue sky. Welcome, I suspect. And we've got a few brighter skies elsewhere, but for most of us it is still quite cloudy, quite misty and murky. This is in Kirklees this morning, and we've got rain that's moving its way northward at the moment as well. But that rain is going to become more fragmented, so it means that the showers that come in will be coming and going, and it means there will be some dry spells. And as mentioned, there may be even a few brighter spells as well, particularly later on this afternoon across England and Wales. A bit drier too for Scotland and Northern Ireland later after this morning's rain. Temperatures about 7 to 12 degrees Celsius. those temperatures about or just above the average, really, for the time of year. Now, through tonight, showers and rain will continue to spread northward. Some clearer spells that will allow some mist and fog patches to form into Sunday morning. But again, with mostly cloudy skies, it will stay mild. Temperatures down to about 5 to 7 degrees. So Sunday, perhaps a greater chance of seeing those drier spells and, again, limited bright spells as well. But there will still be some showers around, those coming in across Wales and through southern areas, still quite cloudy and wet at times across Scotland. But in Northern Ireland here, certainly should be a bit brighter than today. And again, temperatures about 8 to 12 degrees Celsius. We keep the wet weather for the first few days of next week, but gradually we're keeping a close eye on colder air moving in. That will bring a change in conditions, Naga and Charlie, but not necessarily the change you might want, because colder, potentially snowier weather, but also maybe some sunshine as well.
Sunshine.
Can't stop him now.
See you later.